Something weird is happening. I don't know what it is. Maybe psychic isn't the word, but all I know is something very strange is happening and I don't understand it and it's starting to concern me. Welcome back. I did a video on this, I don't know when it was. It was January maybe, so like 6 months ago, where I was like, hey guys, I'm psychic, listen to this, it's creepy. And a lot of people were like, okay, Gabby, these things don't make you psychic, you're just like, these are coincidences, whatever. But the thing is, there are so many of them so consistently all the time that I refuse to believe that all of these coincidences are a coincidence. Does that make sense? There has to be some type of external force that is making all of these things line up the way they're lining up. And I'm thoroughly convinced that there is something supernatural going on with me. I think we already know that between all of the times I've seen ghosts and my ghost stories. By the way, how many of you saw the ghost in my one vlog? I saw it and I didn't say anything about it because I wanted to see if everybody else saw it too. And I read the comments and all the comments were like, oh my God, look at that ghost. How did that happen? This is so weird. Did anybody see that? So, something weird in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? I get a copyright strike for singing Ghostbusters. But in this video, I'm just going to give some more examples of just, it's too weird, okay? It's too fucking weird. And I don't understand. Okay, here we go. I want to get this just out of the way. I have this phenomenon in my life where I use Timehop. It's this app where you can look back and it shows you exactly what you were doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, up to 7 years ago to the day. And I can't tell you how many times I open that damn app. Like, I'll tweet something in the morning and then I'll check my Timehop and it'll show that I tweeted almost exactly that or exactly that a year ago or 5 years ago to that day. Like, my brain just syncs up. I don't know if it's like the moon or the weather. Get this. Okay, this was also in my vlog, partly. There's this one song. It's called War Sweater, okay? It's a really random song. Nobody really knows it. I love it. And there's this one line that says, I'm in the mood to say shit that'll change people's lives. I get a copyright strike for singing War Sweater. But the point is, it's a really random song and I lost all of my old songs, I think, probably almost 2 years ago. I haven't listened to that song since I lost my iTunes. It rarely, if ever, pops into my brain. And for some reason, 2 days ago, I'm thinking, I miss this song. I randomly went and I downloaded that song. For the first time in like 2 years, I listened to this song. Open up my Timehop. In the mood to say shit that'll change people's lives. So I tweet that 2 years ago, and then 2 years later, I randomly download the song for the first time in God knows how long that I've listened to it. I don't know. It's a little bit too much, right? A little bit too much. This is the one that really tripped me the F out because I'm telling you that this had to be some type of psychic communication, physical connection, spiritual being. I don't cook that often. Well, no, I cook a lot, but very few things. And one day I just randomly started craving my grandmother's French fries. She makes some bomb French fries. Or maybe it's one of those things where I just think they're bomb because I grew up on them. I don't know if they're bomb. Regardless, my grandma makes these French fries that I'm obsessed with. And one day I'm just craving these French fries. And she doesn't really make them that often. It's just exciting when she did. So one day I'm craving these French fries. And I'm like, go out to the store, buy a bunch of potatoes, peel potatoes, make French fries. Like, I never do this. I do not know how to do this. And I'm eating them and I text my grandma and I say, Grandma, I'm craving your French fries so much today. Can I please tell you? She says, that is so weird. I just made them for the first time in months today. Like, come on! Somebody agree with me. I don't understand. I was talking about this with my friend the other day and I'm like, dude, this stuff happens all the time. Is it not insane? But she feels the same way I do, where she's just like, how do people not care about this? What are the odds? Like, the statistical anomaly of that happening is so fucking crazy. But there's more. One time in college, I got 2 noise violations in one night with my friend Lex. You might have seen my friend Lex. She was in a couple of my vlogs. And I was thinking about doing a college story time type video where I'm like, oh, let me tell stories from college. And I love Lex, so we don't talk that often. Maybe once a month, once every 2 months, I talk to this girl. So I randomly text her and I'm like, hey, remember that time we got 2 noise violations in one night? Ha ha ha. I get on Facebook, you know how it has like your memories or whatever? She had just tagged me in a post from 7 years ago to the day that said, just got 2 noise violations in one night. It's just too much. It's too much. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Because this is what everybody says. Gabby, that doesn't make you psychic. That's just a coincidence. But there's too many coincidences. It's too strong. I'll do you another one. I'm vlogging now, right? I've been vlogging. I vlog from my phone because I can't be bothered to carry a camera. I'm sorry, I can't. So all my vlogging is done through my phone. Now, I have the iPhone 6 6S. Yes, I have the iPhone 6S. Don't have the most memory. I have, what's the one right under, whatever the second most memory, that's what I have. So I was thinking, hey Gab, you're vlogging now. You should get the 6 Plus 164 gig because it has a better camera and you'll have more memory and it'll make your vlogs a little bit better. So I'm like, I wonder if I have an upgrade or anything soon. Literally, opened my phone to text my mother. As I have my text message open to send to my mother, she texts me and says, hey, just so you know, I think we're gonna cancel our plan and switch carriers. Which you might be like, okay, Gab, those aren't like really the same thing, but come on! It's me talking about how I like, do I have an upgrade for a new phone? And her saying, hey, you're gonna have to get a new plan for your phone. You know what I mean? Okay, now that I'm saying these out loud, I'm like, all right, maybe it's like a little bit of a stretch, but like also not even a little bit. You know what I mean? It's pretty intense. Here's another one. So I have this friend named Paul, and Paul recently just got through cancer. I check in on him because I care about him, obviously. So I text Paul and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I miss you. How are you feeling? And he was like, good. Something about, did your sister tell you to text me? I'm like, no, why? He was with my sister talking about me when I texted him. Another dumb time hop one. You know my You Post Too Much shirt? I haven't worn that shirt in maybe a year. One day, I'm just like, I want this shirt. Randomly go on this quest for the shirt. Have not seen it in so long. I'm pulling out all my drawers. I'm dumping everything on the floor. Literally tearing my apartment upside down to find this shirt. I'm like, what the hell? Like, where's the shirt? Open up my time hop. A year ago to the day, I took a selfie and posted it on Instagram wearing that shirt. I'm so animated today. I get so hype about this stuff because nobody believes me, and I feel like I'm trying my entire life to just convince people that I have some type of mental thing. Oh, I don't think anybody's arguing that I have like a mental thing. This one was also in my vlogs, and you might say like, Gabby, this isn't psychic. And I'm like, okay, this isn't psychic, but like there's something there. You have to admit that there's something there. So if you remember, I did that one dance competition called Dance Showdown, and one of the dancers is Anjay. And on the dance competition, I won a car. So they were like, what date would you like to come pick up your car? And this was like 7 months later, right? And finally I'm going to get this car, so I had to pick this one day, 6 or 7 months later, to go do all of this. And on that day, I also had to sell my old car. So I go to the car dealership place, whatever, and who the heck is there selling their car on the exact same day but Anjay, who I have not seen nor spoken to since the show. Like, what are the odds that he would be there the one day? Like, what? Do you know what I mean? I win a car on a show. I go 6 or 7 months later to sell my car, and on the exact same day is the person from the show who I have not seen since the show also selling their car. Come on, that's too crazy to ignore. And I can't tell you how many times I open my phone to text my friend about something, and that friend will be texting me the exact same thing at the exact same moment. Like one time we all went out and my friend got like super, super drunk, and at the exact same moment, I texted her, I can't believe that happened last night. She texted me, I have no idea what happened last night. Exact same minute. How about this one? My psycho roommate's neighbor was in this episode of a show called Parenthood, okay? When I lived there, I didn't watch the show. I had no idea about the show. I didn't know what it was. When she said she was in an episode, I was like, whatever. So I was watching it for weeks. And then I'm like seasons in, episodes in, and I just randomly remember, I think that this is the show that my psycho roommate's neighbor said she was in. And as that thought popped into my head, so help me, this bitch walked right into the screen. Why, out of all of the episodes that I watched, did I think that one time in that exact moment about this girl? Because I'm psychic. Or whatever it is. No. Or the time that I was in the freaking Vegas airport and I was thinking about this one magician guy who's my friend, and I get a text from my friend who I met before. I did a video with him on Facebook before, and I look up at the screen as I'm answering this text, and he's on the screen on a commercial. But that's not really me being psychic. I think that one might have been like kind of a coincidence because I didn't really have any hand in that at all. And this is just a general thing, but lately this really, really creepy thing with me and my two friends, Carly and Erin. I think that our phones or something are listening to us, and it's getting really out of hand. One day, Carly and Erin were just so obsessed with, let's go get churros today. I don't know why, but we should go get churros. And they keep talking about churros. I'm like, why the fuck are we talking about churros? Like, we never get churros. And they're like, I have no idea. I've never wanted a churro before, but right now I want a churro. We open up our phones. We see a freaking promo. It is National Churro Day. Or we'll be like going to get frozen yogurt. We'll be like, oh, let's go get frozen yogurt. Open up our phones. Promo. frozen yogurt. The exact store that we're going to. Or one time Carly was in Target asking about a particular comforter and we open up our phone and we see a sponsored post for that comforter. Or yesterday we're listening to Spotify and Carly says the words Blink 182 and the second she says it, Spotify changes to na 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 na. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, no, this is the last one because this one was weird too. I went to BeautyCon last year with this one girl, Ariel, she's not like a YouTuber or anything. She just like knew somebody who could get us in. And we went and we got like all this BeautyCon stuff. She doesn't live here, so she didn't know that BeautyCon was coming up. Like she's not in the world at all. The morning of BeautyCon, mind you, I hadn't been posting about it. She didn't see any posts about it. She sends me the picture of a bag from BeautyCon that we got a year ago. It's just the bag. She says, I miss you. I said, wait, are you aware that it's BeautyCon? She says, okay, no, weird. I haven't used that bag since we went and I randomly decided to use it today. So maybe this isn't an I'm psychic video. Maybe this is just the world is so strange if you just open up your eyes and coincidences really freak me out video. Anyways, I'm being a little bit crazy. So, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I want to hear in the comments below if you guys think this is weird, if you think I'm insane, or if you think that I'm like psychic or have some type of ability, because I truly believe that something is going on at this point. Do you hear how fast I'm talking? Make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel and check out my other social media, and it's time for Showstopper of the Week. Superhollock.88 on Instagram because I opened up my feed and pretty much my entire feed was them liking my photos. So I see when you guys do that stuff. I really do. So thank you so much for the support, baby. I love you. Thanks for watching. As always, I love you all very much. Thank you for being a part of my family, and I'll see you next time. Night, like 12:30 a.m. as I'm posting this video, this like Wednesday morning, and I have to add this stuff. Okay, check my time hop today. It says, I tweeted, we don't have to be ordinary, make your best mistakes. I shit you not, I was in Hot Topic yesterday, and there was this shirt, it was Shawn Mendes, it said, you don't have to be ordinary, make your best mistakes. And I looked for my size for 10 minutes. They did not have it. And then it's on my freaking time hop. Are you kidding me? And then I'm reading something online and I'm talking to my sister. As I read the word diuretic, my sister says the word diuretic. I literally fell to the floor and I was like, why does this keep happening? Like I literally read the word as she said it out loud. So weird. Then the other day, I just tweeted something like, were you ever eating a piece of fruit and then you realized you forgot to wash it and then you thought about it the hands that touched it and then you want to die? Like something like that. Open up my time hop. Literally tweeted it a year ago. Like, why? Why does this keep happening to me? I don't understand. Maybe it's just because I'm out of shit and I just keep recycling my jokes.